Hey folks, Morgan here. Today's episode is one of our upcoming Patreon bonus short stories, voted for by you guys and made accessible for everyone as we count down to Season 2B, which will be starting up July 31st. Alongside this on our Patreon, you can find bonus recordings, short stories, episode and character playlists, behind-the-scenes author's notes written by yours truly for every episode, and episode scripts which are far more descriptive than they have any need to be. Our Patreon has a pay-what-you-want system, meaning that all the rewards are accessible on every tier, whether you're paying £2 a month or $8, because we want our work to be open to as many people as possible. If that sounds interesting to you, you can find the link in the show notes to check it out. While I've got you all here, I'm also going to shout out our Discord, which is finally linked in the show notes after an embarrassing amount of time. Please come along if you want to chat about the show with us and other fans, or just post cat pictures and talk about books. With that, I'll stop rambling, but stick around to the end of the episode to find out the first line of episode 31. Intra Nihil, of course. And so, first day. There is a world in which you never saw a possibility outside your shattered city. A world in which the hum of destruction nested deep in the crook of your bones, and you learnt to turn it outwards. Learnt to hate the world beyond the doors, the people in that other city with their free lives and their possibilities. This is not that world. In this world, your mother saw the benefit of loosening your leash just a little. Your uncle did most of the work before you were old enough to remember or argue for your own freedom. In this world, you clung to primary school with both childish hands even after your uncle vanished like smoke. In this world, you spent evenings after school kicking your feet atop a too-high stool in a cafe, nestled in the heart of an alien, beautiful city. In this world, you dug your heels into this new, chaotic city until your mother let you stay. Just another 7 years, she said, and you were thankful for even that. Will be thankful in 7 years' time when she agrees to another 3. It's more than you could possibly imagine. It's more than you deserve. It's exactly enough time for you to ruin everything. But all that comes later, after the most important thing, because in this world, you meet a child with stars in their eyes and electricity in their veins, and you see an unfolding, impossible future in the curve of their smile. On the first day of school, they sit down next to you at the lunch tables and start speaking as if picking up an old conversation. For a moment, all you can do is blink at them. At the babble of words leaving their lips, at the way their hands move as they speak, completely forgetting the mashed potatoes on the end of their fork. They're talking about some documentary they watched last night about cheese. Did you know this? And this? And this? You let the words wash over you. It's nice, comfortable. You nod your head, study the party-coloured depths of their eyes, try to figure out how to explain your mother doesn't own a TV or a computer, so there's no way you could have known any of this. Even obtaining a mobile phone took a months-long campaign. And then they stop. Cheeks dusting pink, slumping like a puppet with cut strings. Sorry, they say, I kind of just started talking then, huh? I meant to... You want nothing more than to put the energy back into their bones, to restring their limbs and let them speak about anything and everything forever. No, it's okay, you rush to reassure them. Don't know how to process the instant grin splitting their lips as they hear your voice for the first time. Does your Trinavanti accent show? Is the way you speak too old-fashioned? You never really spoke in primary school. It worried your teachers to no end, triggered a litany of phone calls to your mother year after year. But you've always spoken to her, when required. Always spoken when you feel safe to others. The rest of the time your voice has felt like a strange, unwanted thing that you do not know how to love. You've spent months sitting in the caramel and clove, listening to customers, trying to smooth the clip from your vowels, trying to conjugate your sentences in the way Londoners do. This is the first real test of it. No matter how much Ambrose has attempted to reassure you, your heart has been racing, shaping empty vowels and consonants on your tongue. But these first words, they slip out without thought. Feel at home in this stranger's smile. I'm Nix, the stranger says, except they don't, because that won't be their name for another 4 years. But when they do, you will take the negatives of your memory which contain those old sounds, bleach them with sunlight and acid. You'll paste that new, beautiful, correct word over the top and let it settle into stone. So in this story, they say, I'm Nix, and there is no echo of another name beneath it. This is a story, after all. They hold their hand out, covered in pen squiggles already. You hesitate only a moment before taking it, shaking it, sealing your fate. I'm Bella, you say, and the name isn't awkward on your tongue. Nor the next word, or the next, or the whole string of sentences they coax out of you until the whole of lunch has passed. Suddenly, the bell is ringing. Suddenly, this island of safety is disintegrating beneath your feet. The words stick on your tongue. You stare at your hands, itching to transform, to let this human skin go and words be unexpected, unnecessary. Nyx holds out their hand, pulls you to your bemused, unsteady feet. Come on, they say. I can't sit through another class bonding activity without someone at my side. And just like that, you're theirs. Your edges fit perfectly. You will live in those edges for 8 2 short years, aware of every passing second slipping between your fingers. There will be moments where the truth sits on your tongue, where you believe just for a moment that you have outgrown your childhood tangle of words. And each time the moment will pass. The words will slide back down your esophagus like lead, poisoning you from the inside out. Until they can't. Until they don't. Thank you for listening. Today's episode was written, performed, and sound designed by me, Morgan Greensmith. Since we've already hinted at episode 31's title, today's hint is instead the first line. Jafnan, tempus, rinnaforra, inevitabilis. See you next time.